back to the channel. This is Carrie with Women Off Road with Dog. Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. I have been getting a few new people, so I love that. It's always great to meet new people. I hope everyone is doing well. Today, on the forecast, we're supposed to get snow, but as you can see, the sun is out. So that always brightens my day when I expect bad weather and then end up with good weather. I think it is going to cloud up later, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get the sun all day. I'm going to soak it up while I can get it. So my plan was to do something inside today because of the weather, but I'm not going to do that. So today I think I'm going to show you some new stuff that I got for the garden. Because as you know, gardening, growing your own food, storing your own food is really important, especially nowadays. The more self-sufficient and prepared we can be, the better. And that's not even, you don't have to live off grid to have that mindset. That could be a mindset in any type of lifestyle that you live. Could be in an apartment, could be in a house, could be in a condo, I don't know, all the different kinds. It could be in a camper or a van. So I think I'm gonna go over a few things that I had bought because as you know, I've told you guys, my ground here up in Maine is it's pretty much all rocks. So it's a little hard to dig in, it's a little hard to grow in. So I do all of my gardening above ground in either containers or raised beds. And with the price of lumber and just time restraints, I haven't had a chance to plan out building some new raised beds this year. And I want to expand how much I can grow. So I've got a few different types of containers that I ordered and they came in. They weren't very expensive at all. I think I paid maybe $30 for the total of them all. So I'll show you those in this video. Just maybe it'll give you some ideas. But you can pretty much grow in anything. And I also have a shout out today to a lady named Robin who lives in Vermont. She has been so kind and sent me homemade fishing lures that she makes out of different bottle caps, and they have a swivel, and some of them have a treble hook and some have a single hook, and I just have to show them. They are so cute, and it's just it was a wonderful idea. I don't know why I had never thought about it. I've never tried to make my own fishing lures, but this I can't wait to use them. I can't use them yet. Fishing season does start April 1st here in May, but it's been way too cold and the waters are still really high from the snow still melting, because there is a little bit of snow left. I'll show you guys a little later. But so Robin in Vermont, I appreciate it so much. It really brightened my day to get that in the mail. It was wonderful and it was so thoughtful and kind. And as you know, you guys, I love kindness. And I think any little good deed that we do pays us forward in the end. So I'll show you a quick shot of those and then I'll get into what I got for gardening. And I'm just gonna enjoy the sunshine. Here's an overview of all the ones she sent me. The ones on the right here was the first batch she sent me. And then she sent me an email and showed me some pictures of some other caps and asked me what were my favorites. And she sent me a whole nother package of them. I was so excited. So these were the first ones here. See how some caps she bends. And this one's a Coca-Cola one. And she even, she even puts little pieces of cork on the hook so they don't get stuck together. And it has the swivel right here. Whoops, sorry. I'm trying to hold and tape at the same time. It has a little swivel here on top. These are just so cool. And out of the first bunch, my favorite, because I love orange and green, you probably guys have recognized that, was this one here. But most of them have treble hooks, but this one here has a single hook. And then after she sent me the email, she asked me what caps I like the best, and I told her I'd like this one, of course. But I also told her I like this Reed's, and I like this the Shed Brewery. I just like the trees on there. She said that was from a brewery, local brewery right in Vermont. But then it has other things that we recognize, like Sam Adams and Heineken. So I just thought these were so cool, and I appreciate it so much that she sent me them. She's so talented to make these, and I'm gonna try fishing with them and see what happens. I'm sure I'll make a video. We'll see what I catch and what fish happen to like these lures. So thanks again, Robin. Some of the things that I got to use around the yard. I got 3 different bags, and I also got these containers here. These containers, they're pretty big. I actually found these at our discount store. I got them for like $6 a piece, so I thought that was pretty good. I got 4 of those. So I think you can put quite a few, you know, at least several plants in here, depending on what they are. And then these other 3 types of bags I got right off Amazon, I ordered them. The first one I got is, it's like potato grow bags. So they have, you know, they're a bag, and, you know, they're kind of tall. Let me open it up here. So they're like this. And on the side, they have this window here that you can open. You can actually, sorry, let me try to get it straight up for you. You can open them up and actually harvest potatoes without having to dig, which is kind of nice. Because sometimes I can never tell exactly how big the potatoes might be. So we have this little window here. You can take a peek in and look. So I think I have got, yeah, I got 4 of these. They came in a 4-pack. They weren't very expensive. I can put the link below. Like I said, all 3 of these types of bags were like $25, and then these were $5.99 a piece. So it's probably closer to $40 for all of this, but it's really not that bad. So it does have some instructions on here, but I mean, it's just, we all know how to grow potatoes, or a lot of us do anyway. So we got 4 of those. And then I have these 5-gallon colorful ones that I got. They're just flat bottom and like that. They do have handles. And these ones, yeah, these came in a pack of, let's see what these came with. A pack of 5. So you have green, orange, yellow, blue, and gray. I couldn't pass these up because they're colorful, and I wanted a little color. Because these ones are just black, and I'll show you those. Oh, they did come with some markers for your garden. But these are made from a non-woven fabric, and they offer drainage and durability, and they have handles. So yeah, I thought this was worth a try. So I have 5 of these, and then I ordered just some plain black ones because these came in a 10-pack, and they were actually even a little bit cheaper than this 5-pack. So they're the same idea, except for they're black. And these say 5-gallon, but I would probably think they're more like 3-gallon, but whatever. They're still plenty good. And I'm gonna try them out this year and see how they hold up. So if anyone has used any types of these bags, like these potato ones or these woven fabric bags, if you've ever used any of these for, you know, for container gardening, let me know how they did for you. I did hear from a couple people that do watch Jim and James that they have used these before, and they did a really good job for them. And I found that after I found that out after I ordered them, so I was happy to hear that. I don't know if I have the same type as they do, but they are 2 great people, and I love chatting with them. And I'm so glad I met them over the channel, but the Jim and James. And so yeah, so now I'm just gonna take a walk. I think my idea is gonna be with these bags, because I have some small rocks in a pile over here that were actually on the property when I got the property, and I think I'm gonna put 1 layer, just a thin layer of the rocks on the bottom of these, just to make them a little more sturdy, and also help with some of the drainage, because if the water doesn't come through the woven fabric, then at least it will be able to go into the rocks and it won't saturate the plants. So I think that is going to be my idea. So I'm going to walk you around, kind of show you where I might put some of these things, and show you the rocks that I was talking about. And so yeah, so this is my idea this year, to increase my garden space, to increase how much food I can grow, and hopefully increase the amount of food that I can preserve. Because actually the video I was going to do today, if it was, because I thought it was going to be crappy outside, was a canning video. I'm going to can up some ground beef and probably some pork in the pressure canner, and I wanted to share a video with you guys because a couple people have asked about canning videos. So now I'll probably try to record that tomorrow, because I think tomorrow we are supposed to still get crappy weather. I think we'll actually get it tomorrow, but it's going to be like a rain, I think it's going to be a rain, sleet, snow mix, and it's supposed to go through tomorrow and into Monday. So I just postponed my canning to tomorrow because I'm not going to waste a good day outside. So that video, I'm going to try to do it tomorrow unless something comes up. And that way it'll probably post, if I finish it earlier enough tomorrow, I'll post it tomorrow. If not, it'll probably be like around Wednesday when I usually do a second video if I can. So just keep your eye out for that. That'll be coming. And yeah, we'll take a walk around the yard. So over here by where Tank's platform is where the rocks are. I've used quite a bit of them, so the pile is smaller, but it's still quite a bit of rocks over here. I'll show you. Oh, there's Tank's chicken. But this is Tank's platform. He lays on that when it's nice out. And even when it's not nice out sometimes. But see all these rocks over here? This pile was probably almost twice as big. But there's still plenty of them left to use for... I put them in the bottom of my raised beds as well. So my plan is to just... Sorry, I'm going to try to do this while I hold the camera. Is just take a few of these. Try not... Well... I'm not going to leave these in there. But I'm going to basically do that. But I'm going to make sure I clean out all the other debris. And I'm just going to make a thin layer right on the bottom. And that really helps with drainage. And I think it will also help with weighting the bags down. Just in case. But yeah, so that's what I utilize anything that's been on this property. And I think the gentleman or the people that owned this property before had these rocks delivered. And that's how they're all over my yard. You know, like over here, you can see like on the ground, this part that was a walkway and out into this cleared, you know, clearing in front of the cabin. These rocks are all in the ground. So I'm pretty sure they brought them in to even it out and probably gets rid of some of the mud. And there's lots of them right at the front of the cabin. I'll bring you over there. Yeah, right here, you can see them all. Because when I first got this property, only until about that snowbank right there was semi-clear. As I've lived here, I've cleared out all around where I have the bird feeders out there. I left, you know, obviously some trees. Cleaned out a lot of the brush. Cleaned out a lot of the junk. There was lots of trash and lots of junk. I still find trash sometimes. But, so when I first got this place, none of these outbuildings were here and the garden wasn't over there. And yeah, there was only like from here to my front door that was clear enough where you could walk. And the one cool thing is because no one had been here for quite a few years, this whole area was filled with wild strawberries. And of course now, because Tank and I and my dad, we all walk all over the place, so they're not here as much as they were before. They do still come up sometimes, but they were really cool. But yeah, and there's Tank. He's chilling on his couch in the sun. Tanky, what are you doing? But anyway, so I think with these bags and these planters, I'm just gonna arrange them kind of around where I have the beds already. And we started digging up the dirt. It's still frozen. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all this dirt out and I'm gonna buy probably some loam, some peat moss, some other things, and I'm gonna remix it and re-put it in just to try to give it some more life. As you can see, it's really dark dirt still. It's really good dirt still, but you know, just to give it some more. And I will get some more probably compost also. But yeah, I think I'm just going to probably put them around the fence here, over here in this empty spot, kind of not too close to my camper, because I probably will take my camper out this summer. And I might put some next to this greenhouse. I can kind of put them wherever I want, which is nice. I'll probably put at least one or two over here by the shower house. But yeah, as you guys see the garden come to life as it gets warmer, I will show you. So that is some updates on what I plan on doing to expand my garden and some of the items that I bought. Like I said earlier, let me know what you've used before or what other items you use for raised beds that are either cheap or maybe even free. And yeah, I encourage everyone, have a garden, even if it's tiny, or at least, you know, save up some food, make a pantry. It's worth it, especially nowadays with all the, I've been trying not to watch the news because of everything going on with my job and everything else. I've been trying to avoid it. Oh, Tank almost made it through a video without talking, but he just talked. But yeah, I've been trying to avoid the news with everything going on with my job, and because I still don't know what's going to happen with it, but whatever happens, happens. So I'm trying to deal with it. But anyway, with all these tariffs and everything going on, you know, I don't know what is that going to do to our supply chain and stuff like that. So right now is a great time to just, even if it's $10 worth a week or $10 worth a month, just put away what you can. And that way, if prices do go up or if there is a supply chain issue, you don't have to worry about what you might eat tomorrow. And it doesn't have to be gross things. I think I'll actually do a video about that too. This one's already getting too long, so I won't put it in this, but I'll just show some of the things that I do keep in my pantry that aren't freeze-dried, because I know freeze-dried can be expensive, and you know, it's not for everybody. And I only buy it a little bit at a time. The amount that I buy a little bit each month when it goes on sale, usually. But I'll show you some of the other things that I keep in my pantry and some things that people think about. I'll do another video about that, along with the canning video that I'm gonna do. Just because it is important, and a lot of people don't think about it because we're so used to having, you know, the grocery store right there and everything else, and it doesn't have to be for the end of the world or, you know, an apocalypse to be prepared. It could be a storm. It could be you lose your job, like I might lose mine. It could be your car breaks down and you can't make it to the store. All kinds of things like that. So I don't want this to be pressing because it's a nice sunny day, so let's talk about fun stuff. but no, so no, thank you everyone for watching. I still enjoy all of you thoroughly. It's so much fun to chat with you. You guys make me smile, you make me laugh, you make me think. We help each other with ideas, and I hope other people get that kind of, you know, enjoyment out of the chat as well. I'm still pretty new to I can't talk. Bleh. I'm still pretty new to YouTube, so I'm still figuring things out. I hear people talk about a community page, so I gotta look into that and see what it is. I don't even know if it's something that I would do, but it might be something that we can post on and chat back and forth on. I have to figure it out. So if you have good weather today, which I hope you do, I hope you enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend, live every day to the fullest, respect nature. And Tanky is right there behind me, so maybe we'll let him say goodbye from here. Tanky, come here, buddy. Oh, he's on alert. I'll have to go over there to him. He heard that noise. I don't even know what it was. There's probably a branch. Oh, maybe he's coming. You coming? Here he is. Come here, Tanky. All right, and here's Tank. Tanky, you gonna say bye to everybody? All right, guys, have a great day. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video. What is it? Oh, thanks for that kiss, Tanky. Thanks for that kiss. He's a good boy. Yes, you are a good boy. All right, I love you.